Alright guys, welcome back. We got week 3 of Summer of Pain, and this one is a painful sucker. This guy's a piece of work. This Acid Wash Mysterio, you need to be able to put poisons on in order to do damage. It does help that anytime you throw a special armor break him, you can only put poisons on Mysterio when he's armor broken. Immortal Abomination here worked great. I'll run through the rotation here with you. What I'm going to do here is I want to get as many poisons on myself as possible to start. So I'm going to try and go with a couple special ones to get my poisons up. Every time I throw a special one, I put like a bunch of poisons on myself. And then after I get a couple poisons on myself, I'm going to drop a special 2. And then it's going to put up the Toxic Aura. And then keep spamming special 1s in order to keep poisons on myself. So the Toxic Aura doesn't go away. And then I can keep up getting the big poison damage on him the entire time. Now, in general, Mysterio works that after his special 1, you don't really want to hit into him until that little timer finishes, because then the damage can be reflected back onto you. The only thing that you to be aware of is that if you don't have the poison on him, you're barely doing any damage. So in theory, if you get stuck when you're backing off and you're trying to wait for that little timer to go down to get your opening in, you can, parry and do a couple hits, and the damage reflected back and the damage he's going to gain back is going to be relatively little, depending on who you're using. So you also have to just be familiar with, evading Mysterio's special 1. So you can see here, I'm kind of stuck in the corner at the beginning of this one here, and I'm going to get my way out of it. And again, even if I'm hitting him there a little bit, it's okay. I do use my special 3 here to give myself some space. And it's just once you get, no matter who you're using, you have to get into the rotation that you want to use in order to make it work. And this guy's got his, I don't know if you've ever faced Mysterio anywhere. I don't know what it is about Mysterio relative to anybody else. This guy throws heavies like they're like he's giving out candy. He's just throwing heavies. It's at a certain point. I think I had some clips. I don't think I have them anymore, but there were certain fights where I was testing it out, and he is literally just all he's throwing is heavies, heavy, and it's mind numbing. So you need to get the AI for your matchup that's actually going to play around, throw that spam special 1s, throw the special 2s when you need it. But once you get into the rotation, so here I've got my Toxic Aura up from the special 2, I've got a whole bunch of poisons on myself, and I just keep using that special 1, and look at that nice poison damage taken away. Now, you do need to, again, you need poisons up in order to get nice damage. There are other options. I've seen some guys do it with Nick Fury. Archangel, you can do it, but again, you've got to be able to find your openings in order to get the poisons so that you can get your neurotoxins. So you're going to have to bait his special, and you're going to have to use your special with Archangel in order to get an armor break, then make sure you have bleeds on, and then parry him to get your poisons. Stuff can be done. It just depends on what type of rotation you want to play. If you have Immortal Abomination, he works great. My junior account, I ranked up a Man-Thing, and Man-Thing also works really, really well. I came super close with Black Widow Clairvoyant a few times. I might throw up another video with that run just to show how that rotation went. But almost every time I got to around 25%, he stopped throwing his specials and just threw rogue heavy after rogue heavy after rogue heavy. And at a certain point, I'm playing the entire fight, 75% of the fight one way, and then that last 25%, I've got 3 or 4 recordings where as soon as I get to that 25%, he stops throwing specials and just heavies until he connects. And it's just infuriating. So definitely, Summer of Pain is ramping up. Well, only the third fight in, and I'm sure everyone's pulling out their hair on this one. Even this fight took a bunch of tries to get him to work with the rotation. Now again, Immortal Abomination is fantastic. If you have willpower, then you're getting healing all the time from the poisons on yourself. And if you push Mysterio to a special 2, then you'll get power drain, but you'll get a little bit of healing back. On my junior account, I still haven't unlocked willpower. I've done like everything with almost everything with my junior account that I've done on my main account, but I still haven't unlocked willpower there. So I did it with Man Thing, and I had to use a couple revives. I did. I get him. I think I got him over close to 50% in one run. I might try and do another recording and try and put together another video with clips of the rotations for some of the other ones that I had successful runs with. But just wanted to get the solo out there and just run through some of the things I've been seeing and what I tried myself. So I'm trying to think. So if we go through the list, Mortal Abomination here, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, I did really well with. I know guys are using Archangel, Nick Fury. I used Man Thing on my junior account. Magneto is, again, I did it, like I tried it, but it's super, super slow. And the other problem with when you're not using a poison immune champion, one of the biggest problems is that if Mysterio goes super passive, you can see above him right now he has 2 chemical gas charges. If he gets 3 chemical gas charges, then he puts a poison on you and you basically die instantly if you're not a poison immune champion. And the only way to avoid that is to have him consistently throwing specials. So if he goes super passive on you in the middle of your run, you're toast. So I'm sure anyone who's throwing out these solos are not getting them on the first try, and you could easily, if the AI is bad, you're easily gonna spend a little bit of time trying to get the run that actually gives you the right rotation for you and works. So some of them, again, if you can get someone, you can get a good rotation and you get them like 50% down or 60% down in one run, you revive up, heal up, and you can finish it in 1 or 2 revives. So there are definitely some really solid options out there, but and I'll try and put out another one. I think my Clairvoyant one is probably a good one. I'll see if I can get some other decent runs in, even if they're not solos, just to show you the rotations of what I was doing, and hopefully it helps you guys get through this week 3 of Summer of Pain. So until next time, good luck, and we'll see you in the next one.